Look, guys, I know I promised you this since Saturday, but I'm just going to be honest with you. I just have not wanted to make this guide. It takes a long time. I literally like took 10 minutes out of editing this video. So it was originally going to be 20, then I made it 10 minutes, and this has taken me about 3.5 hours to make. So yeah, these guys do take a while to make. I know they're not the most professional looking, but I am trying and learning new things, and the editing does take a long time. So like, comment, subscribe, give me more advice, and I hope you enjoy this fly long waited PTS Kankuro guide, because I know I've been excited to do it. So let's begin. So PTS Kankuro is very unique. We're going to talk about the main things that are important to him. So the first ones are his jutsus. His jutsus are a big deal. His first jutsu is really great when it comes to off pressure and on pressure too. It can do quite a bit of damage. Later on with the poison tag, which we will talk about, it does a lot of damage. It can do you can do it in mid combo with people. You could do it out of combo. It's a really good utensil that you have to learn how to master, honestly. It's probably his second best, if not his I don't know. This one can also be his second best. His buff tilt is now a jutsu. His tilt is now a jutsu, and it's really good. It can restand. It's good off of pressure. It's good really on pressure. It goes through dashes. It goes through Stardust Shuriken. It goes through most jutsus, or it clashes with most jutsus. It tracks. It does great damage. It's not hard to do, and it takes less chakra than your first jutsu. It has a pretty good hitbox. I mean, I don't know what else I can describe. They really did buff this character when it comes to this jutsu. It's phenomenal. It will never be like Generations tilt, granted, but it's much better than Storm 4 and Revs. There are some things you have to be very careful about, though, because you could jump over it. They can get around it, so it does leave you a little bit vulnerable. And there is a little whiff when you do the jutsu. As you can see, there's that, little knockback there, but everything else pretty much it collides with. So be careful also. What you see here is be careful, because you can be getting pressured and stuff, and you want to do the jutsu, and you do a counter by accident. If you know how to do the lightning kunai, that's where you probably would do the lightning kunai, but, be careful on that one. Just let go of your guard quickly, and you should be fine. Let's talk about his tool set now. His tool set is probably the most important thing. I don't know. It's either his jutsu or his tool set. And it's primarily that poison tag. Guys, you can have PTS Kankuro, you always need to have that poison tag on them. You always need to be using that poison tag. It racks up damage. It does so much. You just see that it just did 12 damage being racked up. You can easily poison them by doing a combo, a jutsu restand. It's amazing. His tool set, also with the paper bomb and the bomb ball, just allows him to get away from pressure and allows him to do so much. Very amazing. His dashing, I don't think his dash is like Storm 4 dash fast, but it's definitely really fast. It's definitely crucial to his gameplay, because he does want to be a more in-your-face type of puppet than runaway. And then, you can still puppet dash cancel. It's very important with Kankuro, because it allows him to psych out, and it's probably one of your most, like I said, it's very important to learn the dash with puppets, and PTS Kankuro is probably the most important to do it. He also has a unique hitbox, as you can see here. Only he has this. Basically, you just dash, and he has a double hitbox. I think he's had this since Rev. I'm not sure, but I know he had it in Storm 4, so be careful with that. His grab got so buffed. Oh my god, do you see that range? And not only that, but you can also restand after this grab, as you're going to see here in a minute. It is phenomenal. It does amazing damage. Grabs are really good in this game, just because you can't restand with the tag, as I try to show right here after I just said, try to tag all the time. You always want to do something like this and then tag. But yeah, his grab will allow you to, escape supports, allow you to do so much damage, allows you to control everything. You can psych him out like doing a jutsu. Like, his grab is one of the most important things to learn. I mean, look at that range. Be careful in the corner and stuff like this here, because you won't be able to restand, as you see right there. So, be careful on that one. But yeah, definitely always try to do his grab with his jutsu and tag. So his combos are He does have an infinite. He has his neutral combo is probably his best combo to do. So I always do that. So press four times, and then you have an infinite right here, or a circle, or B 4 times, and then his is infinite right here. But you're only going to be doing his infinite. You're never going to finish a combo or anything. You're basically going to be doing something like that, just because it racks up damage too quickly. It's always going to be the neutral combo. You always want to do the neutral. His down combo isn't really that good. I never really has been. I mean, Rev was actually pretty good, but in this game, nah, because like you could do that, and they can double jump out of it, and there's just no point in doing that. Same with his up combo. You never want to be in the air with Kankuro, period. PTS Kankuro sucks in air battles, so there's just no point in even trying to do the up combo. It does no good on pressure either. Speaking of air, his air combo can do quite a bit, but it's like every other puppet. You know, you could dash, you could do something like this, and then his neutral boom. You could throw a tag. If you do lightning kunai, which you will see later, not later in this video, but later I will do an air combo where I do a guard pill. You see me do that all the time, but you can also do a lightning kunai in that time period too. His air combo is just something you kind of don't really want to do though. Like I said, you always want to stay grounded with PTS Kankuro. You don't really want to be in the air. Let's talk about his support game. The two supports I'm using now, let's give credit to Star or Gunweed, Star Zero Itachi or Gunweed. He, in the Fly Kunai tournament, the previous Sunday, he got second place, and he reset the bracket, and he did it with PTS Kankuro. He really showed off, and this is the team he used, and this is a pretty good team, too. You can use something like this. You can use older Tamari and TBB Naruto that I use quite a bit. Hidan, Shino, PTS Shino really works. It just depends on your style, really. This is a really good team against Kibas, so, I mean, you could do something like that. Honestly, Kankuro is very unique in the aspect because now you can play him both defensively and aggressively. So he's not really, like, with Sorcery, you kind of want to play very defensive, but with PTS Kankuro, not really. You want to play aggressive and be in their face, but at the same time, you could play defensively. It is awkward and weird. I will admit that, even for a PTS Kankuro main for 15 years, because he's not really a defensive puppet user. I mean, he only has one puppet, and puppet control with him is not the greatest, like with older Kankuro Sorcery. But it's still, you know, he's a very balanced character now in this game, so if you guys like playing both styles, you can with him. So let's showcase a battle. This is where you guys see a perfect gameplay with older Kankuro, or PTS Kankuro, I'm sorry. I'm going straight to the aggression. I want to be in their face and do some damage. I know I'm not too worried, but you know, you guys could do something like this. As you guys can see, I'm restanding with the counter, punishing with the counter. I got that grab off so he doesn't use the support. I did a restand with another jutsu. And again, they can't counter that jutsu either. The Tamari support coming in. Thank you, Dom, for the PTS Tamari tech. And you could do some stuff like this, right? And you see me using that poison type, but look how much damage I'm already racking up, you know? Most of the time I would do something like this because they will sub, and I just do that. But he's not expecting any of this. He's just like, what is going on? And this is PTS Kankuro in a nutshell, honestly, if you're playing perfect with him. There is times where you have to be very defensive, like when you're fighting against Kibas, Saradas, Hanzo, Minatos, Bora and Naruto, you know, even Boruto's with his jutsu that can just make him mash jutsu. It is going to be hard, you know, fighting against mash in this game. I still have a really hard time fighting against mash and spam. I won't even lie to you guys, you know. But it is something you guys have to just either either join against them or learn the play style and beat it yourself. It just depends. Like, I'm still going to continue using PTS Kankuro just because he's been my main for this many years, and I'm going to figure out how to do things with him. But essentially, you have to be on perfect gameplay. You have to be both aggressive and defensive. You have to be tricky. PTS Kankuro in this game has potential to be one of the best. It's just mindset. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy.